It's Week 4 of the National Football League. And up next is Darius Slay, who's been stepping up to challenges all season, now at 8 interceptions. It's the Texans and the Jags, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you're starting to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Block it.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And I think really good defenders can sniff out those screen passes. Just something that they can feel, something that they can sense about how the quarterback drops back or how the linemen are just a little slow to block the oncoming rushers. He read it perfectly. Got in there and made the play.
Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 117 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now back to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Texans come in with 2 wins on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, 15-16, something like that.
Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now ETN to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed some.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. And the Texans scoop it. And some space here. Loose inside the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
What's the deal, y'all?
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Block it, check, alert, opposite.
ETN once more. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Here's Lawrence.
We gonna shut you down.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Block it. Check.
They go play action with Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Opposite. Kill.
Play action. It's Lawrence. This complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And it's 17-7. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. And the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Lawrence. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. The Bills still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, let's head to New Jersey. The Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Garrett Wilson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they are in a tight one, all tied with the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for the Texans. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. For the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. One, but incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a two-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Alert, alert, opposite, kill.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now out comes Houston. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side to Reynolds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it.
Touchdown, Texans! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have taken the lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And taken down just shy of the 40. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner. You know we just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. They're going to look to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Opposite. Kill. Lock it.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it. Touchdown. Christian Kirk 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 on our score as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Houston set to take over. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Rashawn Robinson there on the stop. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Okay, right.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll run again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So these two teams matching each other score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Running out of the gun with ETN. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Jags are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second and 2. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Another tote for ETN. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Complete to Jones. 30. 10. Touchdown. Jaguars. Zay Jones. 61 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's Lawrence. Able to hook up here with Ridley. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing now, Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Etienne up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run with Etienne. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Tension building. Here's Greg Joseph. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Jaguars have won the game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Jacksonville, it took a few weeks, but they finally get the